Why, hello there. It is great to see that beautiful face of yours. Hi, hello, how you doing? Me? Well, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. First things first, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Okay, we'll talk more about them at the end. Now, moving on. If you're unaware, this happened about a month ago.
The Emmy goes to... Could You Survive the Movies? YouTube Originals.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, I won an Emmy, and that was very surprising. If we're being entirely honest, I was not expecting it at all. There were a bunch of great shows nominated alongside me, and I was for sure certain that they were going to win. But I'm not saying I'm not appreciative of winning. I'm very happy. The Emmys are the highest award you can get in television. But what does it mean to win an Emmy? Well, it means nothing if you don't keep working. You know, it was exciting. It is very exciting. I'm thrilled. It's given me motivation, but also more pressure that what I create needs to be amazing. I say this a lot, but I genuinely believe this. You are only as good as your next project. What you made in the past is great, but it doesn't matter. You need to keep making things. You need to keep proving to yourself that you are capable of improving, of getting better. You know, it's not bad to rewatch your old stuff. I rewatch my old videos all the time, but through a viewpoint of how would I have done this now? What could I improve? It doesn't have to be a huge overhaul. It's minute. You look at little pieces and go, ooh, could I have done that better? Should I have moved the camera like this? Should this sound design have been there? Should I have rephrased what I said? And then I use that to influence what I make in the future. And that's, to me, what winning was. One, it was a reminder to me, because I spend a lot of time in here, that what I'm making is good, and that maybe I'm not terrible at making things, that I have some sort of skill. But regardless of that, I don't think it means that I'm more important, that I'm more valuable, that I'm better than anybody else. And this sounds harsh, and maybe it's not true, but it's the mentality that I like to have because it keeps pushing me forward, which is nobody owes you anything. You don't deserve anything. You have to put in time. You have to keep putting in time. People get lucky. They do. I like to act with caution, though. Maybe I will get lucky. Maybe if I just sit around, someone will call me and give me a great offer for something. Or that might happen, but I could keep making stuff. I could keep working my butt off trying to create things to impress myself. And this sounds bad. I don't make things necessarily for you. I don't make things to win awards. I don't make things to make money. It's nice that all of those things get to be a part of the process, but I make things because this is the only way that I know how to express myself. It's the only way that I know how to get what's in here out there. Not necessarily on this channel, but especially on Vsauce 3. It's how I express myself. You know, I've never expected to be on camera. That was never my dream. My dream was to be behind it. My dream was to have a name, my name specifically, on a video, on a movie, and that is how people would know me. They'd know me through my art. And with the Emmy thing, that has given me hope. Because those people don't know who I am. They don't watch this channel. They don't know the things that I've gone through. They don't know the way that I think or the way that I act. They know me because of the things that I've created, and that is what I want to be known for. And that was nice for me. Because especially on YouTube, a lot of it is based on your personality, based on your relationship with the audience. And while that is nice, my ultimate goal is to form a relationship through the art that I make. I want them to feel a connection to what they see on screen, completely divorced from the person that made it. And I use this as kind of a goalpost, but it's what got me into YouTube. My first YouTube channel was in 2006. It's gone now because of copyright strikes. Hey, that's my bad. But I created a YouTube channel because I saw people like Freddie W, and I was like, wow, those are filmmakers, and they're making what they want to make, and it's beautiful and creative, and then they just put it up, and people watch it. And, you know, I wasn't expecting people to actually watch what I did, but it awoken something in me. I don't need to just keep making things for other people. I don't need to make ads or TV shows for others. I can make what I want to make. And that's what got me into YouTube, was other creators who inspired me. And did I think it would lead to this point? Of course not. 100% no. To me, it was a detour. To me, it was, I'm using this as a stepping stone to then go on to what I want to do, which is to make movies. And this will be a great way to really harness my skills and to get better in a safe environment while pursuing that dream. But here we are. You know, YouTube has intersected with traditional media, and people like me are eligible for awards that were never in our capacity. And that to me is the most important part of this. This is what I want from it. I don't care about myself. I don't care about what it means to me, but I hope that it inspires you. If some dude who just makes science videos on YouTube can win something like this award, then why can't you? That bridge is still there. It's not burned down. It's not broken. You can cross it. It exists. If anything, I want this to inspire you, that it is an achievable goal. I'm not special. I'm not important. I'm not more creative than anybody else. I just work hard. And that's the most important part. Whenever anyone asks, how do I start on YouTube? You just start. That is the hardest part. My videos, I hope, have progressively gotten better because I use them as a learning tool to figure out what worked, what didn't. And you happen to be part of that process because I make the videos public. But that's what it is. And that's, I think, if I leave you with something, is that you have to keep doing it. You have to keep learning. You never stop learning. There's always something more to learn, no matter what your craft is. Always something more to learn. You know, I still watch videos about filmmaking. Because why not? I'll read interviews with cinematographers about how they did certain light setups, the kind of lenses that they use, why they use these kinds of lights, what kind of diffusion did they do. All that stuff, because it's fascinating, and you can always improve. I think it is very dangerous to think that you're good enough or that you're at your peak, because you can always be better. It doesn't mean that you're bad. It just means that you can be better. Why not? Try it. See what happens. And with all that said, this is some free advice for you. If a brand asks to work with you, and it's a brand that you already use in your personal life, have them pay you. Because you already use them, and now you get to use their service for free, and they pay you to talk about it. So with that in mind, we're going to talk about Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community filled with tons of classes. I mean, there's classes about botany, creative writing, design, illustration, cinematography, photography, creative writing, all really great courses. And a thing I really appreciate about Skillshare is that it is a course. You feel like you're progressing as you go through. It's not just one tutorial on one topic. It is an entire lesson plan focusing on what you really want to learn. And one that I really like, because again, I don't think you can ever stop learning. It's always good to hear from other people and their opinions, is Cinematography Basics, Understanding Filmmaking Style with Zach Mulligan. It's awesome. I mean, I studied cinematography in college, but there's still so much to learn because cinematography really is an art form. It sounds so dumb to say out loud, but you really paint with light. You can go from something that looks cheap to something that looks incredible, like a movie, with not that much equipment. Things that are affordable, things that you might even have. And to figure out how to actually manipulate light to get that. What kind of f-stop you should use on your lens. What is 3-point lighting? How do I use my key light effectively? That is all incredibly important. It costs less than $10 a month for access to all of these classes, regardless of what you want to take. It's all available to you for less than $10 a month. As a nice little bonus, the first 1,000 people, which is a lot of people, but the first 1,000 people to click the link at the top of the description get 2 months free off a Skillshare premium account. I cannot give enough praise to Skillshare. Yes, they paid me to shout them out, but I use them anyway because I find it fascinating to learn more. I mean, I've talked about this before, but I've taken color correction courses. I've taken other cinematography courses from them. I actually took one about botany because I keep killing my plants and I wanted to figure out how I could stop doing that. And good news, my plants, they're doing great. So there you go. Link at the top of the description. Thanks so much for hanging out with me as I mumble about things and stuff. Thanks to Skillshare for adding some sweet, sweet money to the Jake Pays His Mortgage pot. I really appreciate it. And remember, it's not goodbye. Oh no, it's never goodbye. It's